Hello guys and gals, and we're back with another Knights and Dragons coloring page. It should be number 10 probably. Let me even look it up. I know it's somewhere around there. I'm probably wrong. We'll probably figure it out though. One, two, no wait, one, I don't know. It looks like about 10 page. We're about 10 pages in. I'm just going by that. Looks like oh, we have a griffin. Okay, I did look up references for griffins, so we'll do that. Oh, I need to get the cardboard out. Last time we did the dragons. That was kind of fun, actually. So anyways, let me get the cardboard out. Oh, here it is. It's in my pizza box, where I keep my art supplies. Well, except for the crayons. They're in a different box. Okay. Okay. So we have this one to do. And this one looks kind of cool, actually. Okay, so, we have our stuff here. Our colored pen, these are twistable crayons, Crayola twistable crayons. Okay. Brown. Okay, I think we need brown. Is this brown? I think this is brown. This looks like brown to me. I don't know if it is or not. Whatever color it is, it should be fine. Oh, we have stars here, so maybe we can make the sky black, because it's kind of maybe a night sky, because we have stars. So, I guess we could do that. We're going to need some orange. Well, this is a light orange. I don't know if... Okay, well, that's light orange. That's red. That's not even orange. What about this one? What's this color? Another shade of red. We got like 50 shades of red. Yeah, this orange will work fine for the beak. I don't know what color to make the kitty. You know what? I was going to make it a ginger tabby, but I don't know now. I'll think of something, though. Oh, wait. This was the brown, wasn't it? Okay. I want to just check and make sure that's the right brown. Let's see. Okay, we have this up here. This is fine. We're going to need the black also, but I'll find that colored pencil right now. Man. I'm doing this different. I can't seem to find any of the colors I need. Well, I'll look for the black. Here it is. Is this... This looks more like purple. Maybe this is purple. Well, I know that I've got a black one in here somewhere. Well, I'm running out of options here, so I'll take out ones that I... Oh. It's definitely this one. Yeah. If not, it will still work. Okay. So, this griffin seems to have antlers. For some reason, which is perfectly fine. I've never known griffins to actually have antlers, but it could be some kind of hybrid thing. Anyways, yeah, this is brown. So we'll just start. Antlers are typically brown. So these will be brown then. Could make them silver. I do have some silver antlers that some antlers that someone painted silver. Back when the coffee shop was... It's called something else. It was back when the local coffee house had a different owner. You could go in and you could buy the decorations, and one day they had antlers. I think they're probably shed. You can tell by the ends that they were like shed deer antlers, but someone painted them silver, and they only wanted like $5 for them. So I'm like, okay, I'll take them. I was always buying their decorations. Brown. Okay. Oh, wait. We want lighter brown. Let me see if I remember right. No, wait. The head is white. The rest of the griffin is brown. I have to remember that because it's got like the body of the head of an eagle, and eagles have the white feather thing. Okay. We're gonna hope this is the right shade of orange. It's a darker orange than that. So this is probably the darkest orange I have, so we'll have to make it work. Yeah, this will work. Beaks are usually this color, right? They're either yellow or orange. We'll say this one is orange. This is kind of a neon orange, so it looks kind of cool. Typically the insides of ears are pink, so I guess we can work under that concept, I suppose. This looks like pink. I don't know if it is or not. It'll work for ears, though. Yeah, this is definitely pink. Yeah, this is pink. Inside the ears will be pink. Yeah, there we go. The wings are different here, because griffin wings have feathery wings, not leathery bat wings. But we can still make this work. What am I? Oh, here it is. Is this brown? This is brown. So, let's see. So, we're just going to do this. Go a little bit lighter here. Okay. And these might be like leathery bat wings. That's perfectly fine too. Okay. We do have a black here. A black crayon. We could make them leathery black bat wings. That's a tongue twister. So I think that we'll just make these gray. So maybe they are actual bat wings. So and we're just going to do this. We're barely touching the paper here. It's going to not show up very well. So there we go. Just barely touching the paper here. You can hear it, but and then we'll just do this. Kind of like that. Okay. I'll do the sky later. Okay, we need the brown again. We kind of need like an orangish brown, I would think, but that's okay. We're going to do what we did with the wings with this color too. Mainly because we want it to be light, but we don't want it to be very dark. I just said the same thing. So something like this. We're going to just barely touch the paper, except for in some places. Okay, so wait, that's the inside of the thigh, I guess, just so it isn't like the rock. And the rock is going to be brown anyway, so that's another reason why we need this to be a lighter brown, is because we don't want it to clash with the color of the rock. So unless the rock is also like gray, like made of a slate or a gray stone. Usually I consider them to be like made of compacted dirt, which is brown. So, okay. So we have that. Okay, that's not too bad of a griffin, I guess. The head is white. I don't know if we want to put in like some highlights. We could. We won't yet. We have the kitty. Let's go red. Yeah. So, basically, let's see. This is kind of a hybrid creature, I would say. We'll make the horns red. You know, just stereotypical red devil horns. You know, it's going to be like that. Yeah. You know, kind of like those novelty things you can buy around Halloween. You know, the devil horns. Okay. Pink for the ears, as always. There's the pink. So we just do this. Okay, and okay, now as for color, we could be stereotypical. I'm wondering if we should be stereotypical here. Maybe we should. Okay, we'll be. It's gonna take a toll on my black crayon, but we're gonna be stereotypical here. Halloween, it's all about black cats, so we'll say this is a black cat. You know. So for that, we're going to actually put a little emphasis on the wings here, the actual outline of the wings, because we are going to there, and then we're just going to barely touch the paper here, just so to show that there is a little color there, kind of like that, and then we do this. There. So something like that. I don't know if we really want to go really, really dark on this. I did on the wings, but the wings might be a special case. Like on the Griffin, the wings were kind of enhanced or highlighted. So we could still do this. This could be a white cat with black wings, I suppose. Well, we'll do this. Okay, it's not going to show up very, very well on the camera. That's going to be a problem, but okay. So we'll do this. Add a little bit. Okay, that got into the eye a little bit, which is not great, but okay. Okay, and then we're going to go gently around the mouth. It's going to be a little bit darker around the mouth, probably, just because I have to have a little bit more fine motor control for that. Okay, so, what color are cats' noses? Are they pink? I think they're probably pink. Where the heck's my pink? Here it is. I think this is pink. So... And, there you go. That'll work. Okay, we need the black again. I think this is it. Yep, okay. I have to see it through the viewfinder. Okay, so, leg first. We're going to try and do a little bit of rounding here. Then do a few little strokes like that. Rinse and repeat. Kind of like that. That's probably a little bit too dark, but that's okay. Okay. And then we'll just round it off like this. There we go. So we have a gray cat with black wings and red horns. Seems fitting. We have the brown already, so we might as well do the rocks. This is the brown. Okay. So we have the rocks here. Now we're going to I'm going to put a little extra effort on the top of this rock, and then we'll go a little bit lighter on the side like this. And then we'll rinse and repeat with this, except we'll just darken these rocks here. There we go. Now, okay. Now we'll just basically do this. We'll even color over this rock here. There. We'll do the inverse of what we did with this rock, because we'll put the dark on the underside. Okay. 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 There. Now we have this one. Okay. In this case, we will put the dark edge right here, like this. And we'll do this first. Okay, and then we do that. Now we okay. There. And we just have this side of the rock to do. Mountain or whatever they're standing on. Precipice. I'm not sure. But there we go. So we have that. We need yellow. We have a yellow right here. I think it's probably the only yellow we have. I could check the color chart, but I'm not going to bother. These stars are pretty easy. We just do a little cross design there like that. And now we just have the night sky. We all know how this goes. We're going to do a little bit darker here with some thick, deliberate strokes. Kind of like this. Let me go ahead and move the cardboard up so we have plenty of support here. Okay. And we're just going to do this. We'll highlight the negative spaces, which is really important. It's important to highlight the positive and the negative spaces because they both exist. So, yeah, we'll just highlight the positive and the negative. Okay, and we just have this area right here to do. And we'll just put some finishing touches. There. There we go. We have the night sky. We have the brown. And that's good. Now, the other side of the page is a night. I don't know what color to make this night. Because I can't remember what colors we've already used. Have we already used an orange night? You know, it would be neat if this was an orange night. Even if we already have an orange night. Maybe he could be a light orange night. Light orange night. I don't know. I kind of like the idea. So, let's see. So, we always make the plume the color of the night. So, this is going to look yellow. I didn't realize it would look this yellow. That's okay. This is kind of a bright yellow. It looks completely different on the paper, which is kind of interesting. This is... So on the paper, this is, well, I guess that does look kind of like orange. The yellow is, if you compare it to the yellow on this page, you can actually tell, yeah. And you can tell it's different from the beak. So, okay, we'll also make the base of this orange as well. And then we'll put this little here as orange also. Okay. Let's see. If I remember right, I think that the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon scarf here is orange as well. And we'll make the pauldrons this color too. There we go. Honestly, I can't remember, but I think gloves. Gloves are also orange or whatever color. Kind of like this. There we go. And so yeah. Okay. Let's see. And this is probably cloth also, so we'll... There we go. Okay, so we can only see the back side of the shield. Okay. So, for starters, armor is typically... we'll put the crayons over here, so I... Now they're kind of in my way, though. Crayons go up there. Okay, so we can just... I'm going to try for a gray. Not black, but just kind of a gray color here. Kind of like that. Just like that. So we do this. And I think we'll just leave the openings between the what is it called? The grill? Is this called a grill? Faceplate. We'll just leave the openings there white, I guess. Okay, we're going to do this first. And then we'll just do that. Okay. There. I think we'll just do darker black right here to discern this from the rest of the armor. And we'll leave it kind of messy like that. I think it will look better like that. Highlight some of the negative space. Okay. So, we'll do that. Okay, we have a little arm right here, so we do this. We have foreshortening on the arm. Okay. Kind of like that. Okay. And I think we, since this is an edge, we'll make it darker. Kind of like that. Okay. This. Darken that. And there we go. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, we have grass. So we'll need a green Crayola twistable crayon. Okay. There we go. Okay, in the back of the shield. Shields are typically made of metal or wood. This could be a wooden shield, but shields this size were typically made of metal. Probably a tower shield. Smaller shields were... well, I don't know. It'd be kind of heavy if this was made of metal. We'll still say this is made of metal, just for the sake of argument. So we're going to give this a little bit of a metal sheen. I think the strap back here is probably leather, so we'll make that leather. the hand strap probably is leather, because if it was metal or something and you were fighting a dragon and it tried to melt your shield, then you'd burn your freaking hand. Actually, you'd be wearing gloves, so it probably wouldn't matter, but still. If you weren't wearing gloves, you'd probably want to have a leather strap at the back of your shield than anything else. Okay, the shield. I mean the sword. Silver. Could be a silver sword. Sadly, the silver does not show up very well, but I'll probably go over this in silver and then go over it in gray so it shows up better. But I am actually putting a lot of force here to get this to show up, and it's not showing up. So, yeah. Not too happy about that, but okay. And we'll make the pommel there. Now, yeah. And we'll put in some striation here. There. Shows up a little bit better. Green. Well, I think we want a dark green. Typically, I see grass as being a dark green color. So, let's do that. Let's see. The grass goes up to here, I think. And then it goes into the mountains. We could do something cool, though. Let's do something neat. I need blue for this, though. Let's diverge from the picture here a little bit. This is either going to turn out really cool or turn out terrible. We will have to see which. So let's put a little median right here. Yeah. We are going to diverge from the picture. There. Okay, let me make sure that the cardboard is here in place. And we'll have a lake here in the background. And so, yeah. Not much of a lake, but it is a body of water anyways. So, there we go. Okay. And now we have the green. That way we have a boundary for the grass. We had one before, but it's just more fun to do it like this, I would say. So, and further down here we go, the less color we'll add. We'll make it more of an implied thing. And we'll even merge these a little bit. I mean, like right here, we can merge these a little bit. And you can still discern where the water is and the grass is. And so that's kind of neat. But yeah. So, and then we just do this. Okay, so, oh, right here. There. That's kind of neat too, because you can actually see the water right there, and it mingles with the grass in the background. It's really kind of neat. So, maybe it isn't neat. I don't know. Anyways, we're just going to do this. Go along the shield here, go into this little crevice here, get the green going. This cardboard does not want to stay where it's supposed to, so that's going to be a little bit of an annoyance, but that's okay. It gets the point across though. So, just like that. Okay, because the grass is shown, so, okay. And there's a lot of it, so there we go. That leaves brown and blue. We already had the brown. Can't find it. That is black. This must be brown. Yeah. Process of elimination. So anyways, let's... Okay. We could have done snow-capped mountains, but we already did that once. But it might be a nice change of pace from the brown mountains. I don't know. I think the brown mountains look pretty cool, though. Reminiscent of, like, Mount Rainier, maybe? Or, I don't know. Mount St. Helens? I don't know. I don't even know what those mountains look like, because I don't really see mountains, like, at all. There aren't any mountains where I live. The land's very, very hilly, but there are no mountains here that I know of, or that I can see, or anything like that. So, we are deprived here in Illinois of mountains. There we go. I need the light blue. Maybe this will work for the sky. This looks like the blue, the blue I use for the sky. Sure. Whatever it is, it'll be fine. Oh, we need to move the cardboard up. There we go. And then yeah, this looks nice. It's not exact. It's kind of a dusk, I would say. It's not like morning or anything. It's kind of like midday or something. Okay, and then you just go and you just do this. There we go. Okay. Like this. Oop. I need to move this up. There we go. Hopefully getting crayon on my cardboard won't affect anything, but it shouldn't. There we go. Okay. We used all of these crayons today, which is pretty cool. Okay, so I'm going to put these over here. We might as well take out the cardboard. We don't need it now. We'll need it next week. But anyways, as you can see, we did this. Gray kitty with black wings, red horns, and a antlered griffin in standard griffin colors, with brown rocks and a black sky, or gray sky. Looks like up next we have Princess here. And we have a maze. That shouldn't take too long. Plus the images here are small, so it shouldn't take long at all to do that. I'll have to be thinking of what color to do this. Let's see, that's some kind of a pillar or a seat or something. Looks fancy. Looks like maybe a fancy cushion. Okay, so it's outside, so this is going to be blue, this is going to be green. No, wait. Interesting. Well, I know this is outside, so this might be shrubbery. And then, okay, so I could use light green on the shrubbery and dark green on the grass. Okay. I'll figure it out. It's fine. So then we have this. We have the night. Okay, the night right here. We'll probably just use the same color for the night right here because it's basically the same picture. And then we have this castle here. Pretty cool. We could put in bricks. Shouldn't be too hard to put in bricks. Make it look like a brick castle. Then we have baby dragon and a pony with a butterfly. Oh, those are the shrubs from right here. Aren't these the shrubs from right here? Huh. Yeah. Then shadow matching. Color the pictures, then match them. And then we have another baby dragon. And then a very baby dragon. Newborn dragon. Oh, this should be fun. Cool. I recognize that dragon. That dragon is from right here. But anyways, that is going to do it for this video. If you like this content, let me put the colored pencils back real quick. Should take all of 3 seconds to put them back in this container. I want them all to be facing the right direction, though. There. That should do it. My fancy crayon box. I still have the box. The box is right here, just in case I need the, this. Oh, wow. I've got a green yellow. Cool. Okay. I'm trying to get to zoom in. Okay. You know what? Be that way. I think that says green, yellow. I don't know. I don't care. Anyways, that is going to do it for this video. If you like this content, make sure you like and subscribe. Ring the bell so you know when I upload. Also, if you want to support me in any way or if you want to join the Discord server, all the information will be in the description below. And as always, thanks for watching, everyone. You are loved and have a great day.